Brian Cox just dropped a bombshell, saying that the comet 3IATLAS is rewriting our cosmic rulebook. What did he uncover? Professor Brian Cox reacted to the findings with a statement that sent shockwaves across both the scientific and popular worlds.
In Einstein's theory, this idea that you can have a kind of energy in the universe, let's say, or a thing, whatever it is, because we don't know what it is.
Cox believed that looking at 3IATLAS is not just looking at a comet, rather it's like holding in our hands a fragment of another solar system. This is a piece of cosmic archaeology, a message in a bottle from the stars. It tells us that the processes that built Earth, and perhaps even life, are happening elsewhere in the profoundly beautiful galaxy. The good news echoed through newsrooms, podcasts, and science shows around the globe. Earth is not an accident, and life may not be unique. 3IATLAS is whispering secrets of another star system. The proportions of these gases act like fingerprints, revealing the conditions under which the comet was formed. Perhaps its home star system was colder, richer in CO2, or bathed in a different type of radiation than our own. Perhaps its planet-forming disk produced more exotic ice. Every molecule detected is a clue, a breadcrumb leading us back to an unknown sun, light years away. If life's building blocks are so universal, then how many civilizations might already be out there? Also, if 3IATLAS is just one messenger, how many more are on their way? Astronomers are already preparing for the next encounter. The James Webb Space Telescope will remain ready, ground-based observations will stand alert, and new survey telescopes will soon scan the skies with even greater precision. Somewhere in the void, another interstellar traveler is headed our way. When the spectral images of 3IATLAS returned from JWST, scientists were stunned. So far, JWST infrared spectra revealed a coma dominated by carbon dioxide, with much less water than expected. As investigations went on, it was revealed that polarimetric data revealed unusually deep negative polarization, deeper than nearly every known comet or asteroid. It looked less like a solar system relic and more like an alien fingerprint, a fragment of another star's nursery. As Cox put it best, the real story is not that these objects visit us. The real story is that they remind us that the universe is alive with creation. Every comet is a clue that we are a part of something much larger, much grander, and infinitely more mysterious. What else have we missed? If we've dismissed oddball comets as anomalies, perhaps they were interstellar all along. Perhaps the galaxy has been whispering to us, and only now are we beginning to listen. When we look at 3IATLAS, we're not just looking at a comet, we are holding a fragment of another world, a messenger that tells us the galaxy is richer and stranger than we imagined. As Cox often reminds us, the universe has a way of humbling us, of showing us that what we thought was rare is often just the beginning of a new chapter. Which begs the question, what are the implications of the discovery of 3IATLAS, and what do we expect going forward? Think of 3IATLAS as a stranger passing through our neighborhood, but this stranger doesn't look like anyone we've seen before. Most comets we know are made mainly of water ice mixed with dust and other gases, but 3IATLAS looks very different. It's packed with carbon dioxide, almost as if it grew up in a world where water is scarce and CO2 is dominant. That suggests that it might have been born in a completely different kind of solar system, one that doesn't play by the same rules as ours. Here's another twist. Over billions of years in space, 3IATLAS has been bombarded by radiation and cosmic rays. Imagine a stone being sandblasted for ages until its outer layers are worn away. That could explain why it looks the way it does now with its water mostly gone, leaving behind a tough CO2-rich shell. If that's true, then everything we thought we knew about comets might need rewriting. Some of the comets we once dismissed as weird or anomalies might actually belong to this hidden class. Other than Cox, other scientists had things to say. Avi Loeb, a Harvard astrophysicist, made a startling suggestion. He said the interstellar object 3IATLAS might not just be a comet. He proposed that it could be an alien spacecraft, perhaps even a hostile one. He argued that 3IATLAS shows some odd traits. Its bright glow might come from its nucleus rather than reflecting sunlight. Its path through the solar system seems unusually well aligned with planets like Mars, Venus, and Jupiter, and it may lack chemical signatures common in comets. But a wave of scientists quickly criticized Loeb's idea. Chris Lintott and others called the spacecraft hypothesis a distraction, as most believe 3IATLAS is simply a comet. Astrophysicists like Scott Manley and David Kipping also flagged problems with Loeb's math and statistics when it came to the object's trajectory. Darryl Seligman, who published one of the earliest studies on 3IATLAS, pointed out that telescopes have seen it behave just like a typical comet, forming a fuzzy coma or halo of gas and dust, which comets do when they're heated by the sun. It began like any ordinary night for the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System. At Rio Hurtado, Chile, telescopes swept across the heavens, their watchful eyes hunting for hidden wanderers among the stars, asteroids, comets, fragments of cosmic debris that might someday cross paths with Earth. Out of the blue on July 1, 2025, something appeared on their screens that made astronomers sit up a little straighter. This was no ordinary comet. The calculations sent shivers down scientific spines. It wasn't just another frozen relic from outer space. No. This was an interstellar visitor. Unlike the countless comets bound to our sun's gravity, this traveler was different. Its trajectory wasn't a neat ellipse, nor even a stretched-out oval. It was a hyperbola, a curve that whispers of origins far beyond our celestial neighborhood. Astronomers soon confirmed what the data suggested. With a blistering hyperbolic excess velocity of 58 kilometers per second, or 36 miles per second relative to the sun, the comet was traveling too fast, too freely to ever be captured. It had come from the vast unknown, and after brushing past the sun, it would disappear forever, vanishing back into interstellar space. They named it 3IATLAS, marking it as the only third confirmed interstellar object to ever pass through our cosmic backyard. Another fascinating thing is that, unlike many comets that dazzle with dramatic flybys, 3IATLAS would keep its distance. At its closest approach, it would still remain a safe 1.8 astronomical units, that's 270 million kilometers away from Earth. No danger, no impact, just a silent passage through our skies, as if the universe itself were teasing us with a fleeting glimpse of something vast, untouchable, and foreign. Which raises the next inevitable question. What secrets does this visitor carry? Is 3IATLAS a mere shard of ice, a frozen relic ripped from the cradle of another star's planetary system? Or could it hold chemical fingerprints, exotic elements, or molecules that tell us how worlds form in corners of the galaxy far beyond our reach? Scientists are already preparing, eager to study every sliver of data, every flicker of light reflected from its icy surface. Each clue could unlock not only the comet's origins, but also the history of alien suns we may never see. Scientists are keeping their fingers crossed. If these objects can find their way to us, what else might be out there, waiting to arrive unannounced? One thing is certain, 3IATLAS won't be the last. It is safe to speculate that somewhere, even now, another interstellar traveler is already on its way, hurtling silently towards us through the darkness. As investigations began, astronomers noticed its coma and tail hallmarks of cometary activity, but with strange characteristics. If these comets are everywhere, then the universe may be speaking to us louder than ever before. The only question is, are we finally ready to listen?